just need the link. It should be here somewhere. Uh-oh, where is it? One sec. I'll have it in just a moment, and then we can get started. I haven't gotten too far in water margin, but I suppose I have a little bit more I could talk about. Hey there, Buster! But first things first. App here, Control V, done. The Discord link now exists. Okay, so here we are in 30 and in 29. We have 2 armies ready for a 1-2 punch, and the bulk of my best men are in 9, where they really can't participate unless I'm willing to spend a couple of years. I'm not sure what year the game ends on, but I don't think I have that many more, which is good because which is fine because I have pretty much everything I need at this point, I think. Somebody mentioned a crazy strategy for powering up wizards I didn't know. So I knew there were a few ways to gain wisdom, but like traveling, but they weren't very good. But apparently begging for metal somehow increases your wisdom, which is the stat you use for your spell casting. So apparently you can take your wizards and just make them solicit for metal every day. And they'll become better wizards. Huh. Begging people to give you your pots and pans. I never really cared much for soliciting. It doesn't work very well. Usually people don't give you anything. But, hey, that's an advanced strat, apparently. Yeah, I know we don't have any metal. I don't know if I have anyone with me who could forge, but, I think what we're just gonna do is we're just gonna train and feast. I suppose I might as well hire 11 men. He's pretty much good to go. Let's see what was going on in the second country. I just really wish I could send... You can't move a general more than 1 tile a turn. So these guys here, they're just stuck. They're not going anywhere. So where's my 9 dragons army? I suppose if I was truly insane, I could gather all of this up, abandon all those countries, and form a 3rd army here. But most of these generals are terrible, so it'd be a terrible army. This isn't the best army either here, but... I'll force give Raging Boar. We'll hire another 100 men. The thing about a 1-2 punch is it always sucks, because after punch 1, you lose some of your guys and they get captured and stuff. You want to avoid doing that as much as you can because it's so brutal. But it's definitely the right call here. If I were to hammer a couple of his countries, I could get more good generals. Well, I think this is going to work. The cautious play would be for me to take 20 and 10 and then bring these troops in over here and do a 3-punch. Set up 3 powerful punches on him. But it would also take a lot of time. And as I've mentioned before, I'm not sure how much time I really have on this clock left. Alright, who are we leaving behind? I think I'm actually going to leave Raging Boar. I'm going to take her, I don't know, ladies in waiting. I have no idea what those 3 people are, but they're following me into battle now. So, And you guys just live to party. You're party animals from now on. Enjoy. I'm still annoyed about that alliance from last time. It complicated matters so much. I don't know how long alliances last. They're not permanent. They last a certain number of turns. So many years. That's not what I meant. Also, beasts, I don't know if you noticed, but they never appear anywhere except your capital. They always appear where your leader is. Yep. Can't do shit because we're an alliance. We're allied. Can I move my men through your territory? Well, what kind of alliance is this then? Tyrant King looks pretty exhausted. Other than that, we're in pretty good shape. We might do a single feast to make sure everyone is topped off before we go in. If Tyrant King is a little run down, who cares? We fight anyway. Harry Priest is also a bit tired. 99% is good enough. I'll have Tattooed Priest scanned so we can check their arms training and who is in there before we strike. Oh no! Oh, don't do that. I'm not there. Of all the places in the map, not where my army is. Rabbit Spear is doing way better in this game than he did in the original novel. He'd have been in 2 pieces, buried by now. Does an epidemic kill my soldiers? I don't remember if it does. Let's see. How bad is it? Yes, it killed a bunch of my soldiers. Shit, this is gonna affect my arms and training. Because, you know, when somebody dies of plague, all their armor also melts. Maybe they bury them in their armor. Shit, this is definitely going to negatively impact us. I don't know if this affects the generals. This might have made them, affected their body, made them sick. I don't know. I might need to force move food here. The last thing I want is to run out of food and get attacked. You know, Rogue Scholar's pretty chill, but if he sees the opportunity... Oh, what am I worried about? It's almost tax season. Yeah, look at the impact that had on my arms and training. Yuck. Oh, our bodies definitely went down. Huh. Interesting. I didn't know an epidemic did that. I suspected it might. Epidemics are so rare. You almost never have them hit you like that. Or if they do, it's usually one of the countries you're not managing. I can't remember the last time an epidemic hit me where it hurts. Super uncommon. Yeah, you are going to be run down on food, but I really don't think anyone's going to attack you, so I'm going to ignore it. You have enough food, you could fight for enough time. Should I go for a January battle? I think that's okay to aim for. Even Tyrant King isn't feeling so bad anymore. We'll get one feast in, and then I think it's the 1-2 punch. Alright, let's have a look. What'll we be up against? Let's start with the data. He has no arms of training, and he's only got 1,300. Usually he has way more than that in here, but usually we fought a whole bunch. I don't normally assassinate him like this. Who's he got? Does he have Great Sword with him? Yes, he does. Oh, really? Welcome, Rain. Now that's strange. I'll show you why later. After we win, I'll show you some stuff. So Great Sword is one of those rare few generals who could have had max attack. He also is one hell of an archer, and his wisdom is high too. Look at these. This guy's ridiculous. Position official. Okay, welcome Rain. This guy, it's surprising to see him with Gao Q because I could be wrong about this, but I think this is the guy who's supposed to kill Gao Q. I think. I think. Flying God. This guy could be a wizard, right? Yeah, this guy is a wizard. Yeah, this guy's a wizard. So he's got a wizard. Poison Cloud is also a kind of hokey wizard. Sometimes he's... sometimes isn't very good at it. So he's got 2 wizards. 3 wizards! He has 3 wizards. Okay, that's very dangerous. I recruited Ivory Bow and he left me earlier. This is where he ended up. Hued Leopard is one of the most common early hires. We get this guy all the time early on. He's great. Younger Dang. This guy's always with Gao. There's a lot of guys who dress just like this, and it's hard to tell them apart by their faces. Two-Head Snake is actually from the East Coast. He's another early hire, usually for Blueface Beast. And Short Thumbnail is just plain awful. Look at this guy. He has 8 courage. He is merciful, though. I'll give him that. There's one redeeming trait. I don't think much of these two. They're better than Short Thumbnail, but not by much. Golden Goaler makes... Short Thumbnail makes Golden Goaler seem like a badass, but he is not. Alright, I think we've seen all we need to know. Now the thing is, normally we corner him. He could run away and go to another province, and I don't really have a way to stop him. That's the one thing I'm worried that could turn this into a protracted war as we go country to country, because usually this is the last thing that gets attacked after we've pushed everywhere else. Alright, we're going to take a month of feasting. Thank goodness that didn't fall on me. I'm pretty sure because of his ridiculously bad arms and training that we've already won. Normally he'll have like 19, 20, 25 generals. So to see him at just 12 to 13, might even get him with Punch 1. Although with 3 wizards, you really can't count on anything. 3 wizards is freaking terrifying. If for any reason he does get away, it means we'll have to bring our main army over here forward. But with 3 different armies, I can pummel through his territories. And a feast for you. Alright. January, and we strike. Alright. I wonder where Hugh Zong is staying. that Gao hasn't just marched in and done something unseemly to him for giving me an edict to kill him. Not entirely sure how this power struggle is going. Okay, you are the 2-punch. You know what? I'm just gonna make you the 1-punch. 1-punch priest. Alright. I'm doing this just so that nothing game-endingly stupid happens. I'm pretty confident. But there's those 3 wizards. This army doesn't even have a wizard with it. Okay, you know what? We can wait. No rush. No rush. We'll just calmly wait. I want to make both attacks during the same month, so I want the other army to go first. And that's random. I can't control that. Yeah, we're all ready. We're all very ready. I'll let Raging Boar do the drills. Wow, the taxes here suck. I thought this country was fairly well built. But no, this country can't even support the military I've got in it. Alright. Tyrant King, Tyrant King, Tyrant King. Give me Tyrant King. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 29, 29, 29. Doggone you, game! Well, shit happens. Ah, what the hell, I'll show soliciting. I'll make beautiful beer do it. I received 125 metal. Now that probably sounds like a lot. I doubt I have anyone who can make weapons, but if I do, you'll find out that it's worth like 10 arms. That it's actually really not that great. Raging Boar, begging the streets for everyone's pots and pans. You didn't receive anything. Oh. She apparently used the wrong approach. There's no reason to keep feasting. I'm feasting anyway. Come on. Come on. Give it to the tyrant. He needs to attack. More turns go by, the less reliable the data I got on 23. I guess you should service. Might as well work on your strength. Make yourself all the more buff. He has a perfect 100 bod. That's actually awesome. I wish I'd rolled that for Harry Priest. It's time. Alright. This is a really strong first punch. All those guys are badass. Demon Lord's a wizard. And we've got a few other good people. I hope I don't need boats. If it turns out I need boats, I may have to load back and search around for boats. Because half this army doesn't have them. No, we're good. There are some real interesting battlefields in Gao's territory, but this isn't one of them. I don't mind keeping Tyrant King out of battle. Usually my strongest people are the ones I make the leaders, but in this case, Tyrant King is okay. Alright. Divine God. Three-eyed. Alright, I'm trying to keep careful track of your wizards. I'm pretty confident in this assault. I've got arms, I've got the training, and I've got really strong men leading them. Honestly, I'd rather no cloudy weather occur. As much as I'd like to use my own magic, I'm kind of afraid of their wizards. Nah, you can stay there, Tyrant. Alright, they have 1,200 men, I have 1,000. They also have a wizard in reserve that they can drop. Okay, cloudy weather. Well, I'm gonna not get any closer to their wizards. Starting with our strongest warriors in the front. Alright, we're gonna have a group line up to go around the mountains. That's a lot of castle. No magic. Even though it's cloudy. Sometimes that happens and it's inexplicable. He should have magic right now. Alright, I think I see how this goes. I don't think I'm gonna make adequate use of Heaven's Thunder. I should be out of reach of your magic. Yeah. That's fine. He can just lead the charge going around the mountains. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Alright. Yes. Demon Lord should rest. I don't know what's wrong with his magic, but we'll just, You gonna stay and set us on fire again, huh? He's gonna back off. Yeah. Your castle's on fire. Fine. I'm probably gonna get archered in the face for that. You're most likely to put out fire in your own square, but you might put out an adjacent, but it's always, it's never a sure thing. Oh, you can set things on fire, but you don't know how to stop the fires. This is fine. We've taken out 100 men and only lost, let me see, 21, 37. 37 men. Oh, it's raining. Yep, I know. I knew it when I put them there. I'm gonna go up. Yes. So what's going to happen is we're going to conveyor belt along their upper side. These armies are gonna go along their lower. I could have snaked my army through this gauntlet, but it doesn't seem like a good idea. I suppose it's time for the leader to move. I don't want him to get too far away from the main body. I just don't like to leave a guy too isolated when he's my commander. Yeah, you're not gonna beat 9 dragons in a fight there. This might be... I don't know. The only person who might be a match for 9 dragons would be, I'm gonna go through the water, I guess. Would be a Tattooed Priest. If you guys pulled out Great Sword, you could fight 9 dragons on even terms. But, where is Great Sword? Did you shuffle your officials around so he's not here? Meanwhile, my softer generals are coming along the underside. Alright. Yeah, that guy's gonna get completely wrecked. I'm worried about Three-Eyed and Flying God. This is the time where magic could come into play and utterly wreck my shit. But that's why we have a second army at the ready. Right? Guess what? Heaven's thunder. Hit the general himself. He'll do that almost every time he shoots. He's ridiculous. He's absolutely terrifying with his archery. That's why I kept talking about him. There's no way that Flying God's gonna use magic now. Yeah, they definitely shuffled their generals around. They should have kept, they got rid of one of their wizards, and they moved away Great Sword. So what I'm saying is it's their own fault that they're losing. Surprise! Yeah, Golden Sword's pretty good. You just sent this guy in as reinforcements, too. And already he's broken. Just like that. Alright, I'm moving my own wizard forward. He's not in a great position yet. And again! Oh, didn't snipe the general that time. Oh well. Everybody has an off day. Even monkeys fall from trees occasionally. I think that's a Chinese saying. Huge leopard fires an arrow, kills one guy. 47 men firing the volley. Nine Dragons is unstoppable! You can't defeat him. You don't know how to use a rake. Although as his men get, as he has less and less forces to work with, it gets harder and harder on him. Oh, what's this? This means it could happen to me, too. This could be very, very bad. I hit Flying God with an arrow. He probably can't magic anymore. But they still have Three-Eyed. Oh, good, sunlight. Okay, no magic. Whew. We captured one of their wizards. Yeah, little brother definitely hadn't been here when I'd scanned. Same with Wounded Tiger. Is Three-Eyed an archer? Not a lot of wizard archers. He's actually a fairly versatile guy. I think of him just as a flaky wizard, but... yeah, Nine Dragons is invincible. Golden Sword, less so. I mean, he's a badass, but not quite of the same caliber. I find this conveyor belt strategy of having all your men slide along like this, where you arrange them so that they get their turns one after another like this, to be very effective. That was strange. You know what? I'm going to leave this castle open as bait. Please, drop Gao Q into it. I can't resist. I want to use him as an archer. He's not very good in melee anyway, and I don't really want to advance Tyrant King if I don't have to. Much rather keep him in a fort. They're not going to do it. Basically, their only hope at this point is a good dose of wizardry. Oh no, short thumbnails occupying a castle. Whatever shall I do? Maybe about time to break formation here. Nah, we'll do it like this. Crescent Spear I took from Gao earlier in one of the more southerly countries. No, not with a single target. I don't know, I think most of my men are fairly resilient. I don't think that magic would completely wreck us. Keep doing what you're best at. There we go! That's what I like to see. It's super, super, super rare that you see crits like that. Like Heaven's Thunder and sometimes Stone Thrower are the only ones I can think of who pull it off. I think the Three-Eyed just doesn't have any magic this game. For whatever reason, I think he's magically impotent. And I'm very grateful for that. Alright, Goldie, you're gonna have to back up. Honestly, Golden Sword's a terrible name. He's a good general, but, I mean, a sword made out of gold would not be very effective. Look at that, there are castles. You could just drop right into one. Go on, do it, do it. How would we ever be a match for your elite footballer skills? He's not much of a warrior. One of the only games I can think of where the last boss is a wuss. Drop him in, 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 drop him in. No? Can I crush all three in a single turn? I don't think I can. don't want them to run. Is it possible? I don't want them to run away, so I'm trying to decide how much I can soften them and how well I can position my men so everyone will be able to strike. If I could possibly do it, take all of them out in a single turn. I hope I don't get dueled and lose the fight. Nope, they're running! Shit, that's what I wanted to avoid. I wanted to take them all out in one move. To guarantee Gao couldn't escape. Did he escape? He never showed his face. I think he snuck away. Alright, we might have to do another war. But we got it with the 1 punch, which means I still have the 2 punch. I just picked up 2 wizards and a few nice guys. Alright, there are 4 provinces he could have fled to. Depending on which one he's in, I could strike at him again, maybe, or I could cut him off from the others. Is he in 20? I'll be able to strike immediately if he is. No. Okay, that place has good training. Really good training. I found you. Okay, you're in Daming. Way better training locally, and you've got 1,500 men under you. I see. If I cut 19 out, you won't have many places to run. I only need to shift 2 provinces over. Okay. I think I see how this is gonna go. This operation just got a little bit more complicated. Or I could just keep hitting him directly and forcing him to run. They have good training, lots of men, and almost as much arms as I do. Oh shit, there is somebody who could forge arms. Leopardhead is good at this. Yeah, I wouldn't even get 10 arms out of what I got from that soliciting. I'm not entirely confident in this. The generals in this team, a lot of them aren't that great. If I had another 40 arms, I'd have confidence. I'm gonna reposition. I'm gonna put my armies together here. No, I just recruited 7 on top of 10. I can't fit them all. Bo left me once and looks like he wants to leave me again. The game thinks he's better than Golden Sword? I think not. Alright, alright. Alright. Wasn't this all 100s recently? Apparently it got ravaged in those fires. I can buy arms and ships here. You know what? This is a great place. I don't want to get attacked. That'll be plenty. Alright, it's gonna take a little while for Flying God to recover. An ivory bow, of course. Maximize our wizard count. Alright. There's going to be some feasting, some training, buying arms and boats, and then they're ready to move out. I'll shift Raging Boar from 29 to 37 just to... Actually, I don't care what happens to 29. She could just stay there for all I care. Alright. I'm gonna go around Robed Scholar. Alright, the stronger of my armies is gonna get into position very soon. I think I might just hit 11 and see which way he runs. Alright, start with the loyalty and the health. I think so. I think I'm gonna hit... Okay, okay. You'll just be waiting. Yeah, this is fine. You can just sit there. Slowly eat away all of your own food and everything. That's fine. No worries. Alright. You'd love to follow them, but you can't just yet. So what you're gonna do... you're gonna shift over to 8 because I left more generals there. Good. Yeah, those two can stay behind. Okay. We'll be awash with funds. Okay. Shifting. Yeah, sure. 9,000 bucks seems good to me. Alright. In a position to strike at Gao. Old workhorse. Sure, why not? Dude, you have like all the money in the world. Why must you keep taking more? Alright. Yeah, let's do it. Sell all the furs. Forge all the gear. Sell some food. Let's make sure everybody important has a boat. Yeah, this price was a bit of an issue previously. Alright, fine, I'll buy one more. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ship some funds to them. Okay. I wonder how Old Workhorse is feeling. When they volunteer themselves, they usually have high loyalty. Not in this case, though. Too bad I don't care. 9 of us can move on. Battle Axe. Tattooed Priest. Jade Banner. We got some good people here. I want Jade Banner. I want Scorpion Tailed and Raw Iron Priest, but oh well. Alright. These other nations aren't as soft as the one I fought. Yeah, for the hell of it, we'll solicit metal again. The people don't like it when you solicit metal, but they're already at 0 locally, so what do I care? I'll have him do it himself. Nope! Oh well. Alright. 4 castles. Very glad to see that. I doubt there's... Oh, hi, how's it going? Yeah, I don't need her. Looks like our arms aren't that hot. I'm sure we'll get by. Boy, things are awful quiet today. I should tell the story. Right. So I've gotten a bit further. Ah, jeez. How should I begin? Let me see. Last time we left off, 9 Dragons had burned down his own territory, visited the thieves in their mountain home, and then decided he was going to leave the country. Or, yeah, leave the area, head to find his former master, who taught him all those fighting styles, who taught him mastery of the rake. Actually, training is a good way to boost your agility, which increases your archery. Hey, Nikolai! So, he travels that way. He gets to a town, which turns out to be the wrong town. The one he's looking for is a little bit further over with his former teacher. But, he's in, God, I don't know. He's in a bar or someplace. I forget where he's at. But, 9 Dragons is there, and he's looking for his master, and he talks to this guy, and it's this big bearded guy, and it doesn't describe him as having any tattoos, but I'm wondering if he's Tattooed Priest. I don't know, it might be somebody different. But it's a big bearded soldier, and with a temper from hell. And he's just like, "Oh, you must be 9 Dragons. I've heard all about you. We should go drinking together." And 9 Dragons is like, "Yeah, sure, okay, let's go drinking together. It's fine by me." They're walking along and they find this medicine peddler peddling his snake oil. And 9 Dragons recognizes him, goes, "That was the first guy who taught me martial arts." And I'm expecting him to completely humiliate this guy because, you know, his first 8 masters taught him wrong. But no, actually, he's just like, "Hey, how's it going, buddy? Ah!" And the guy's like, "Oh, hi, how's it going?" Well,
We should join us. We should drink together.
No, I'm doing business. I'm selling my snake oil here. I can't. Chases all of his customers away.
You should go drinking with us.
It's like, oh, okay. I guess I'll go drink with you then. So the three of them go, and like everyone reacts to this guy. Like everyone's afraid of this guy. Everyone's, oh no, don't worry about it. Everything, everyone's real nice to him. I really wish I knew for sure which character he is. It's infuriating. I'm just gonna pretend he's Tattooed Priest because I don't know better. Even though he doesn't seem like a priest, he's a soldier. You never know what happens to him later in the story, though. Anyway, so they're drinking together, and there's crying in the next room, and he gets furious and just flings everything off the table, all the food, the wine, everything, just and roars at the waiter, angry that they would put him next to a room with crying people to disturb his feasting. And the waiter's like, they don't know you're in here. We didn't know. This wasn't... He's just crying because, there's just a couple of our performers crying because their life sucks. Just don't worry about it.
Bring them in here.
And so in come a lady and her father, and they explain basically what's happened to them in their life. And it's, the father's sickly, and the girl had been, taken to wife by the town butcher, who paid so many strings of coins for her, apparently, in some kind of reverse dowry. And then his first wife didn't like her and threw her out. And then he demanded his money back, but he had never actually given the money for her. And now they're working and desperately trying to pay back money that they never received. And they can't leave the town, and they're not getting, and life sucks. And the guy's just, and Nine Dragons really is taking a backseat and not saying or doing anything. It's just the raging soldier who's just, oh, really? And slaps all of the money he has on hand down and turns to Nine Dragons, give them your money! And Nine Dragons is like, yeah, sure, here, have some money. And turns to the third guy, give them some! And that guy doesn't have any money to speak of. So, alright, leave town! Just go, get out of here, take the money and go. We can't, because they won't let us, because we have this debt, and, oh, really? And so, in the morning when they're gonna leave, he comes over to the inn, and this guy tries to stop them from leaving, and he just turns and just knocks the guy's teeth out. And it's just, okay. And then after he sits there and makes sure that, for like hours to make sure they've gotten away clean, and he's like, alright, let's go pay the butcher a visit. So they go to the butcher. The guy who's accused of having done all this, I'm assuming he did. I'm not far enough in the story. Maybe things will turn around and it'll turn out that the situation was not the way it was presented, but I'm not really expecting that to happen. For now, let's just assume he's guilty as sin. So he comes in, and of course all the other customers flee because this is the angry soldier that everybody knows. And nobody wants to cross the sky. And he's like, my captain demands, I'm not sure exactly the weights and measurements, but I gather it's a lot of meat. Chopped up, not a speck of fat present, all ground finely. And the butcher's like, okay, alright, military order, tons of meat, got it. So he sits there for hours chopping and grinding the meat and gives it to him. And then he continues making increasingly unreasonable requests. My captain demands all of this fat, ground up and not a speck of meat. What? Oh, okay. So the guy is working and laboring through the day, all morning into the afternoon, chopping all this stuff. My captain demands tendons! And finally, after a while, he's like, are you just fucking with me? I'm just fucking with you! And slams him with the meat and the fat, all the stuff that he'd been given, throws it all into his face. It's all over him. The butcher gets angry and grabs his knife. And that was a mistake. You don't mess with this. There's a reason everyone's terrified of this guy. He just poof. And then they continue arguing, and he continues pummeling this guy. And then the guy doesn't get back up. And he's like, pretending to be dead, are you? Well! Oh shit, all the color just drained from his face, and he's not breathing. Oh no. Oh no. I only punched him 3 times! Oh shit, he's not a soldier, he's just a civilian! Oh shit, are civilians this fragile? Oh shit! Pretending to be dead, I'll be back later to finish things! Stomps off, grabs all of his shit, and flees. Meanwhile, people discover that he's dead, and they go to report it to his superiors, and that's where I've left off. I don't know what happens next. I don't know where this story is going. I'm wondering if Nine Dragons is going to be implicated in this murder. I kind of expect it, actually. But anyway, that's where I am in water margin. Alright, now that you've had your water margin update, let's continue with, I need to ship some supplies over to here. I'm going to have Lively One carry the supplies. Hopefully at least some of this arrives. You're fine. Actually, I'm gonna have you start hunting. No, what am I doing? I'm a bandit king! I'll just take supplies from some random guy in my empire. Hey, One-Eared! Wow, looks like you've been working hard, and you have very little to show for it. I'm taking it anyway. Q and his secret power to steal money from us all the time. How does he do that? Why can't I do that? Alright, let me see. Moving. I think we're gonna strike Gao again. I think I am going to go with that plan after all. I've certainly got enough strong warriors with me. I think I can. I have enough mediocre warriors with me too. Yes. Yeah, that looks way better. You know what? We'll hunt anyway, just for the fun of it. And the fact that it increases my stats a little bit. He'll arrive next turn. I have no way to really increase my arms. Ooh, 188. I could have as many as 35 people in here. That's really good. Alright. Attack on it. I don't care about that one, but hitting me in 23 hurts. Let's shore up our loyalties here with some force gives. Particularly, I was concerned about you. Looks like a little bit better than half of the supplies I sent made it. How'd I end up in 5? Clearly I took a wrong turn. That's why. You know what? I'm gonna leave Third Brother in charge. We'll take She-Devil with us. Just because she has a great name. Just because I think she's cool. She's been managing this province for a while. She did a pretty good job, too, by the stats of it. Alright, we're just about ready to push again. We're going to need to rest a little bit. Yeah, definitely. Just a little bit of rest. One more training, a little bit of rest. We'll be ready to strike. We've got a very, very strong army here. Arguably my strongest. We've got a 1-2 punch ready for 20, almost. Almost ready for 20. I think we'll strike in January, as seems to be my tradition at this point. Just a question of where does Gao slide to? Where does he go? These guys definitely need a couple of feasts, though. Also, there's enough castles in 23, I could even shove this entire stack in there. Oh yeah, I should probably give the civilians. I don't need to. Need a little bit more training and a couple of feasts. Shame about the low arms. Really wish I could fix that, but I'd have to go way out of my way. And you can't ship arms. You have to buy them in place. Guess you have to make sure that everything fits properly. Or something. Or your soldiers need to pick out the sword with the right number of holes in it for them. Oh yeah, good thing I checked. 3-eyed. I intend to use him in battle. Pursuing God, huh? Okay. Welcome to the organization. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ignore that. Alright, maybe I'll kill the leopard. It's always wherever your commander is and no place else. A big ol' feast? Boy, you've had a lot of those. If there's one thing Tattooed Priest knows how to do, it's feast. It's party day and night. Alright. I wonder how good my stats are. I've fought a lot of beasts. Probably pretty high at this point. You would have to service 5 times to get what you get from a single fighting of beasts for strength, but it also boosts dex an equal amount. It's great. Alright, 96%. We'll train one more time in January, because there's that 5% loss. Yeah, I know, you've been saying that for years. I'm working on it, okay? Why don't you give me some military support or something? Instead, all he can ever do is, yes, yes, he will do the job. Working on it, okay? Alright. Oh, we only lost one person. Alright, I'm curious. What do they look like? What did we roll as our initial stats? We've gotten to a 98 and an 83. And we have the Imperial Edict. Also, his position is Goodfellow. That's the position your leader is always has as their thing, and then everybody else is a bandit. Alright. I'm gonna do it. Yes. Maybe. Yes. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna shift everyone into here. We can buy more weapons. We won't be able to strike 2 times in the same month like this unless I spread back out. But I could strike consecutive blows month after month. They can hire men, but they can't train and arm them on the same turn. And their generals that get beaten up stay beaten up, so it still works. Alright, how are you guys body-wise? You're totally ready. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna start hammering him. I've got 23 generals fully kitted out and ready to go. Now, he could attack me from all 4 sides if he was serious, but he won't. He's not even threatening me because I've kept my public support at 0, and he tends not to notice you if you don't have public support. That's how it works. Alright, ready? arms are a little weak, but the quality of our troops should make up for that. It's been a long time since you lot got into battle. I'll leave Redmane Demon behind. Assuming we win, he'll be able to move everything forward. This place has 4 castles, which is pretty nice for a little province in the middle of nowhere. Alright, well now. Tattooed Priest himself. Oh, I know what this one is. This is the one with all the castles side by side I talked about. This is the best map in the game for fire and for magic. Driving them all out with fire, or setting yourself up behind these mountains and then magicking them. I saw... oh my gosh. Okay. I saw Great Sword. We've already talked about him. I saw Thunder Spark. He's pretty decent and a potential wizard. I saw Cloud Dragon. Cloud Dragon. I've got Exiled Dragon. Those are both wizards. Cloud Dragon's pretty good. He's got some good stuff here. He's got 2,000 men. I'm not going to win in one go. Probably. Maybe. He's got 20 guys in here. Stone Thrower and Sick Warrior are both dangerous. Leopard General is good. Honestly, I don't see any bad generals in this lineup. Our objective is to do the maximum damage. And then leave. Alright. I'm going to get the wizard into position. I'm going to get the other wizard into position. Tattooed Priest is well guarded right now. Alright. Let's do this! Archery battle! Thunder Spark worries me. His positioning. Yes, but am I a better archer than you? I think so. Arrow of Beauty is a hell of an archer, and Battle Axe is just good, all around good. And this fella can't shoot back. You can see the difference between a highly skilled archer and a crummy archer. But at least you can arch. Unlike the person you're shooting at. Alright, 2 wizards are in position. This is pretty much how I want things to be. Now I just need cloudy weather to nuke them. I need to nuke their asses. I'm just gonna sit here pecking at them with arrows. Sadly, you can't move and shoot on the same turn. Wow, 11! I mean, it's not quite as spectacular as what Heaven Thunder does, but we're still doing pretty good with our archery right now. We've killed 39 men and only lost 8 in the exchange. Archery is great. I haven't made much use of it this game, but normally I use archery much more heavily. I've usually been fighting with overwhelming force this game, so I haven't had to use some of the slower tactics like this. Ooh. Ow. Shit. I made a mistake. I need to back that person up. All I need is one good blast of spell power. Yeah, okay. That's not a surprise. There's also a difference between archering somebody in a castle and archery against somebody in the field. Alright. The clouds are here. You know what that means. Four volleys remaining. Alright, these guys might be resistant. But I got 3 shots. Oof. Yeah, Greatsword is... he's not gonna fall for it. Ah! Thunderspark 32, nice! You're just done. Okay. More! We get a second shot at Greatsword. This is... oh my gosh, Wily Warrior has 1 tile more range than Exiled Dragon. What a wizard! This is gonna be devastating. Yeah, Greatsword's a badass, I know. Thunderspark's screwed. He's out. Stone Thrower's top notch. Oh, come on! Sick Warrior's pretty good too. They have a lot of strong, good name brand generals in this place. Still, we blew out 114 men. No, that's not quite right. Anyway, we blew out almost 100 men with magic. That's an excellent move right there. Oh, look, the clouds are still in. I can give them another dose and maybe get lucky and hit one of their others. I could get lucky. Or I could hold it back and try to reposition and get other people in the blast later. But there's no guarantee you'll get it. And this battle is intended to be in and out. Alright. Yes, of course. Position there. The archery is really over at this point for this guy, but we'll pepper him again. Man, Exile. I can't believe Wily Warrior's stronger than you. You're supposed to be a top-notch... ooh, we got Greatsword! It didn't have nearly the impact as we saw on the others. Because he's Greatsword. He's like Gao's best general, in my opinion. But it was a hit. And that's what matters. And if we hit him once, we can hit him again. Yes! Oh, wow! Thunderspark is out. Anyway, we hit Greatsword. That is an achievement right there. Drat. Sonny. I really doubt my wizards will get another blast, but I'm gonna reposition them accordingly anyway. Oh, shit! Hello, Arrow Tiger! Well, change in plans. Good news. Arrow of Beauty is ready to fire again. No, she's not. She moved forward. Alright. We still have most of our stamina. We can take 2 steps through the woods. Rest. I don't want my wizards to move around. I want them to rest. They might get another blast. Maybe. So this war is going to be all castle to castle. That's what makes this map so interesting and packs them tightly. That's why I was talking about fire and magic. No, you can rest. I'm not expecting to conquer this place, but it's possible with the magic doing so well. Golden tassels? Okay. I have to fear Cloud Dragon's magic. We might not mess with that corner. Oh no! We have another shot. Maybe. Yeah, golden tassels is nothing. Nope, he's too tired. Nope, the wizards are done. Well, they did their part. If I can reduce Greatsword to nothing... if I can tear up Greatsword enough... I'm gonna want to drop somebody in there. And I'll archer him with... Actually, I'm not sure if Tattooed Priest is an archer. He's a melee monster, but probably not an archer. They're not dropping a reinforcement? Oh, maybe they can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah! I seem like a genius. Of course I left that castle open knowing they couldn't do anything with it. Drat. Alright, Jade Chin-Li finally gets into the fight. Alright, Arrow Tiger's out. Not good. Man, I wish you had another dose. Alright, what we need to do is we need to get Jade Chin-Li to fight Greatsword. I want to reduce Greatsword to 0 before we leave. I would say that's a top priority. We already took care of doggone you. I can't seem to get rid of Thunderspark, though. Sick Warriors out. They'll reinforce it. That's a trick they like to do. Have a guy finish himself off, and then... No, they didn't do it. Well, okay, I'll just shut up, then. We were doing so well earlier. But we're getting worn down. It doesn't matter how much I rest, I can't recover enough to use magic, and I know it. fine, though. Alright, he's done. He's gonna have to get out of here. Split Spear, I might be able to make use of another bite, but he's pretty much spent as well. Greatsword is an archer, by the way. If he stops being dazzled, he's gonna send volleys at us. Oh, I think he's trying to set us on fire. The wind is not blowing in either direction. I don't know. Fire might be to my advantage. If it blows south or north, it should blow into your own faces. If it blows east, then I will not be happy. Yeah, Greatsword is ridiculously tough. Take another bite. The more damage we do, the better. But you're gonna have to pull out as well. You're done. Tigress versus Greatsword. No contest. Actually, she didn't do so bad for herself. Well, that's not great. They're really throwing their fire around. One of them retreated. I see. Well, I'm gonna go back to shooting arrows. One sad thing about retreating is you don't take your captives with you. Wizards could get into melee combat as well. I've kept my guys in relatively good health. The generals, I mean. Obviously not the soldiers, they're dead all over the place, but... Come on, winds. Push the fire into them. 10 ships. He's pretty decent. They have a lot of their best here. Man, she is such a good archer. It's ridiculous. I'd like to put her and Heaven's Thunder on the same team. We've got 16 turns left. So when running away, you risk a chance of your troops getting captured, but that's completely impossible if you put them into the starting position of the place you're fleeing to. Okay. Even if we come back, Greatsword will not be fighting so hot at that level. Oh, he tried to set us on fire or something. He did something. I saw his stamina go down. He's only got 32 left. Battle Axe and Arrow of Beauty are one hell of a tag team. Alright, Greatsword is wrecked. I'm gonna give Mr. Spear here one more shot. Charging through 2 castles to finally deliver the final blow on this guy. No more Thunder Spark. Stone Thrower has no viable targets to throw rocks at. Or does he? Yeah, I'll put you there to arch back and forth. I just want to try to keep you away from melee so you don't get dueled. 5. Not bad. They should be sending in more reinforcements. I know you've got more. I'm reasonably confident in Battle Axe being able to take a spell without breaking, maybe. It's getting near time to pull everyone away. Boy, I hope you don't get caught in a big whirlpool of fire. Alright, you got 5 of mine. What can I do? 3? Ooh, wow, yeah. Well, playing archery with Stone Thrower. He's in a castle, I'm not. Oh, Younger Dang. Didn't he rule the place that lost? Oh, I wonder if a bunch of his guys are still... Nah, I don't think so. I think he's just holding his cards close to his chest. I would like to bring Stone Thrower down, but... Alright, Exiled, you're not the greatest of warriors. Holy shit, you're not the greatest of warriors. I probably am gonna pull you right on out. Yes. You're just a wizard. Alright, split. Time for you to split. I was hoping to bring down Stone Thrower, but I think this is it. Hour of Beauty can get in a little bit more. The tides have turned. She ran out. Just barely. She's exhausted. Most of my guys are exhausted at this point. Battle Axe has some kick in him. Jade, you did great. Tons of archery, tons of fighting, but you're out. You can't fight. Just get out of there. You are not able to fight at all. Alright, Wily Warrior, you should be at least better than Exiled Dragon. Not really, no. Okay. My exhausted wizards have no business in melee. The assault on this side is through. He could deploy 3 more if he wanted. 300 men could just fall on me right now. They could even catch me in pincer attacks so I can't back up. But I'm more than satisfied with the damage I've done. Even if he hires troops to fill in what I've taken, that'll tank his arms and training completely. I don't want my guys to get in too bad a position, or he'll charge me if he thinks he can. But also all of the guys that I reduced to 0, they're not going to be fighting. They're not going to be fighting so good. Really? 10 ships is not an archer. I don't know why. I thought 10 ships was an archer. Also, never spend multiple turns retreating. Always do the retreat completely in a single move. I mean, if you have a single person in a bad position, you can have that one guy attempt to run. But, you know, if he's gonna get crushed and he's got no way to get out of that position, but he'll probably get captured anyway, so... You know. It's funny, Arrow of Beauty and Tattooed Priest, arguably my two best... They're still in, great shape. They could keep going. Now, I'm not 100% sure exactly which tiles I came in from, but that's not a problem. I know this tile's fine. Fleeing to... I could flee to 23. You can actually do that. You can walk to the other side and flee down into another country on the other side of the enemy. But that's not our plan. There's no chance of our troops being captured if they flee back from this corner, where they came in, back to the country they came from. I want to be 100% sure everyone gets back. The enemy is actually going to get food out of this. If I were petty, I could sit here and eat as much food as possible. I'm surprised they're not charging us. They have exactly 1,000 men left in this province. Also, never flee with your leader until he's the only one left. If your leader leaves the battlefield, it's an instant loss. So he has to be the last person to flee. I could have sat there and had them all run towards me, spend a little of their stamina. Alright, that was punch 1. Now it's time for punch 2. You guys are in pretty rough shape at this point, eh? Ho, ho, ho. Night Dragons needs to stay behind to manage this place. Some of these guys are in rough shape. They need more time to feast and rest, and I'm willing to give it to them. I definitely want Demon Lord, and I like Heaven's Thunder immensely. Archery's fun. I'll take Crescent Spear, he's good. Same province, but from the other side. Alright. The last team used a lot of magic. We don't have a lot of magic. With just one touch of it, maybe. But what we do have is a whole bunch of fresh soldiers armed and trained. You still have Cloud Dragon. He hadn't moved the entire last battle. He's in good shape, but the quality of the generals is way down from where they were. This time we're going to come from this side. I'm going to go all in. Leopardhead kicks ass. He can handle it. I'll admit the quality of my generals is not quite what that last team was. But it's still pretty freaking good. These guys aren't terrible. Oh yeah, Heaven's Thunder needs to also position for archery support. In one of the Romance of the Three... I think it's Romance of the Three Kingdoms 2. If a fight lasted more than 30 days, it would go back to the main screen and you'd carry out your month, and then it would go back into the battle. And if you sent a second army to attack, that army would appear in as reinforcements. It was very cool. Yeah, look at Leopard-headed. But we already knew this guy was a top-tier badass. Alright, we're gonna do the conveyor belt. Conveyor belt is ready. I mean, we should be going with the whole castle to castle thing, but... Demon Lord's gonna keep moving along, trying to find a position where he can do his thing. Oh, cloudy. Stone Thrower versus Heaven's Thunder. Stone Thrower goes first for 1 damage. Okay, he doesn't have a lot of men with him, so it's hardly fair. I tried to take him out last time. Ooh, man, what did I say about Leopard-headed being a badass? Alright, the Doctor, crunch. The conveyor belt is all set up. Well, it's not Wily Warrior levels, but go ahead and chop. Ooh, yep, Stone Throw was toast. Shit. Handsome Rogue saw through it? Stone Thrower resisted all of our magic last time, too. Oh well, he's mine now. I think the only thing that could go wrong is if Cloud Dragon got us good. Let's hit him next! Leopard-headed just keeps charging fortresses armed to that are full of men. Yeah, who needs to go fortress to fortress when you can just attack all of them at once? Get in there! This should be fine. I'll do the archery thing on that 77 over there. He was already fighting here last time. Leopard-headed doesn't know when to quit. Meanwhile, Swift Vanguard needs to hit Cloud Dragon. He's the most dangerous thing, and they positioned him in a way where I can't have more than one person hit him at a time. Alright. As long as I don't get nuked, this is over. $11, as good as Arrow of Beauty, but I was hoping to hit the General. Trying to set me on fire again. This country's probably taken a lot of damage from those fires. I kill 11, he kills 1. Yep. Alright. You did your job. You're out. You don't really have reinforcements anymore. This is what it means to, you know what? I'm gonna take the fort. To do multiple strikes. Ah, you're fine. Just keep wrestling with this over here. Drat! You're not critting today. A disappointing performance from my greatest archer. Still trying with the fire. Okay, I think the threat of Cloud Dragon ends this turn. He's got Elder Dang and Younger Dang in the same country. Same province. I keep saying country. This isn't Genghis Khan. Golden Sword might not keep an edge well, but it's still heavy. So crush him under the weight of your big blunt blade. Ah, there we go. That's what I like to see. It's over. It's already over. Cloud Dragon got away. Drat. He'll continue to threaten me in the future. Younger Dang watches as his elder gets taken captive before his eyes. Will he flee, abandoning his father? Or will he fight to the bitter end to be captured alongside him? Yeah, I want to make sure this guy gets captured. I'm gonna leave him out. He can't get away anyway. They're gonna run. They can't? Is that they can? They're running. Will Gaokyu himself get away at this point? He's still in there with 100 men, refusing to actually meet us in battle. Let's find out. Stone thrower. Yes, I recognize his face. Dwarf Tiger, I'm that intimately familiar with this game. There's one of the Dangs. Yeah, Single Blossom. Whatever. Welcome to the crew. Oh, Sick Warrior. The guy who wears a freaking strainer on his head. You never forget that. Great sword, yes. All the yes. I want you as a brother. Shit. Yeah, he's actually legit just turning me down because he is great sword. Because he's great sword. He's hard to recruit. Alright, Gaokyu got away again. The question is he in 20 or 19? Cornered Tiger? Sure, welcome to the crew. Laughing Tiger. I like Laughing Tiger. He's not very good, but I like him. Yeah, he's laughing and doing his thing. Depending on where he's landed, I might be able to take him out with one more battle. But I'll have to set up a pin, of course. So we're ready to strike again already from here. We've got our men all good to go. Is he? Hot damn! We've got the win. Alright. It's probably going to take 2 punches. But that shouldn't matter. Man, great sword told me no. What a pity. Alright. Let's see. Yikes. Just picked up some good people here. Alright. First thing I'm going to do is hire men so I can't be counterattacked. Alright. This army. The one that did the one punch. Let me consider. It's going to be a rotation. It's going to be a rotation. I think I see what I'm going to do. Should I set up a 1, a 2, and a 3? And oh, what is this foolishness? Interesting. That was unexpected. Robed Scholar is such a peaceful person. He doesn't do that. Huh. Well, okay then. Alright. You know what? There's a bunch of different ways I could do things. I bet Triple Blades this province ran out of food. How many people can I fit in this province? Quite a lot. I'll leave the rest of you here. With Red-Maned Demon. Alright. I could still hire Greatsword, too. Whoa! Oh no! How dare you! I don't care. Really? Jeez. Seriously? Wow, that's amazing. Oh, please don't. That's gonna give him places to run. I want him in one province. Interesting. Well, now his units are in even worse shape. But I'm in no position to attack. We need arms, training, and rest. My loyalty is also questionable. Let's feast. What is Rogue Scholar doing? He has lost his mind. All of a sudden. All of a sudden he is full of himself and thinks he's a major player. Well, you know what? He just did me a major favor. He's pinned my opponent. I've given you guys enough time to rest. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go for ending the game. 1,000 men come in, leaving 300 behind. 1-2 punch. I'm sure between the 20 generals I've got in the main base, I can find somebody who can attack. Ah, the lake country. You have to have a boat to get on the water, except during the winter when it's frozen. Yeah, I saw you suddenly decide to attack somebody and lose. And that told me that you are in no shape to fight back. Mountain Lord, White Lion, Big Knife, Little Judge, Dragon Lore, Heaven's Guard, Younger Dang again. You have some good people in here, but this is not your top tier. I think 9 Dragons is gonna rip your faces off. I think this is it. I think the game ends right here. Even if he has Cloud Dragon and some of the others here, after the battles they've been through, they're not going to be in shape to defend. I'm not even going to conveyor belt. I'm going to strike. The mountain pass is narrow, making this a difficult place to fight. Unless you take advantage of your ships and use the lake to surround. And that's what I'm doing. There's no way they hold off this army. Ha! Black Wind. Black Wind is nothing. Black Whirlwind, who has the same face and I assume must be his brother. Black Whirlwind is one of the great badasses on the level of Greatsword. In fact, he's a main character in some of the scenarios you can play as, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Ivorybo's finally on the right side of this war. Alright. Most of us are going to approach the lake from the west side. But I can fire 2 guys around the east. 3. Tyrant King leading the assault that ends Gao Q. Unthinkable. Not a great general, not a fantastic heralded warrior, but just somebody mediocre. I mean, 9 Dragons is here, so, I mean, you know, there is that at least. Tough. Surprisingly durable. This is a good place for the wizard to sit and hope. He's probably only going to be able to hit a couple of them. Doesn't matter if you pull away. There's no place to pull away to. That way both of you can get involved. Ooh, even match. You do outnumber me. If you keep getting even trades, you will win. But I don't think you will. No, I don't think you will. I don't think you can hold. Alright, hey look, more fortress for me. Drat, you're my strongest and you're already looking this bad. The mountain pass is just the worst. I'm gonna position you here in hopes that you get a spell. I'm just gonna have him sit and wait for cloudy weather. If he gets one spell off, just one, then it'll clinch the victory for me. Because right now it's actually looking, it's looking kinda iffy. Come on, clouds. Yes. Hey there, Esquire. This is his final location, actually. I've been fighting him and fighting him and fighting him over 3 provinces. He made a failed assault on Robe Scholar, so I took the opportunity to strike. This is the weakest of my current armies, but it was the one ready and prepared to go, and I think they're gonna win. Yeah, Flying God's not what I'd call a great wizard. Come on. 1. A disappointing display. Nothing like what we saw from Wily Warrior early, just destroying everything. Wily Warrior, I don't think I've ever seen him that powerful. He rolled high this game. As long as I don't get too many of my ships sunk, maybe? I don't know what the forces he has in reserve look like, but they've only got less than 400 men between them. I'll probably have to use Tyrant King in this fight. Okay. Fire Warrior. Ooh. Alright. I can fire arrows from this position. Alright, that one went good. I'd like you to fire another blast of magic, but... Into the lake. Crunch. Yeah, you missed the action earlier with Heaven's Thunder shooting their generals with arrows, and Arrow of Beauty being shockingly effective in a previous battle with her archery. It was impressive. Alright, as long as Tyrant King doesn't... We haven't seen a lot of duels this game, actually. Usually they happen more frequently. I'm reasonably sure Tyrant King is smart enough to retreat from a duel. Tearing us up with all these arrows. Not very impressive. Fire 2! Come on, get him good this time. One hit. Beautiful. Miss. 2 hit. Okay, this clinches the battle. I am 100% confident in my victory now. I don't think they have any wizards they can use left. Yeah. Brigandine was interesting. I liked it. The wind would push the fire into your own troops, but considering it's all swamp and lake, I don't think you have to worry too much about fire. Alright. Gonna drop more reinforcements in. Illo and Crow. But he's already been in a couple of fights, right? He should be exhausted. They're desperate. They're just flinging fire everywhere, burning their own country down. You gonna stand toe-to-toe with 9 dragons? I don't think so. He is way too badass for you. You're not gonna get another dose of magic. Flying God's also okay at melee, unlike most wizards. Eh. It's almost over. You're still dazzled, so no duel for you. No challenging me to a duel. Boy General. Oh shit, you just landed next to my commander. That's bad. How much more reinforcements do you have? Got another 140 men in reserve. 100 of those are going to be Gao himself. So far, he's avoided coming directly into combat every time. The coward. Shit. Alright then, well, I guess that's your entire turn. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you want to pursue my commander? I'm going to make you go around into a position where I can ambush you. Doggone it. Ah, you're going to stay there and arch. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna get the fort. I haven't played a ton of the Dragon Quest. I mean, I beat the original. I really, really liked Journey of the Cursed King, which made me try 9, which was okay, the one after it, but Journey of the Cursed King on the PS2 was a hell of a game. Top tier RPG. I'm surprised nobody talks about it, and it continues to go really cheap. We'll hold. Ships. Okay, yeah, what they have left is all chewed up. Look at this. They don't have anything solid left in them. Alright. I've seized the fort on the north. 2 spears is pretty good. As long as I don't do anything stupid and get my commander taken. Or stand in fire. Standing in fire is bad. Copper Belli just ain't that hot. I'm just gonna keep him back. Keep him safe. I haven't tried 11. 11 is really good, huh? Really? 3J, an interesting choice for the one you got through. That one is really hard. I've beaten FF 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 10, 2, Adventure, which is really the first Secret Mana, the first Legends, Mystic Quest, which gets a really, really bad rap. It's a good game. Kick-ass music. It's just not like, It's a good game, but not a great game. Let's put it that way. Alright. Yeah, I would say 3 is pretty good. 5 is my favorite. I actually have played 1 over and over again. Final Fantasy 1 is actually pretty good. I don't know. I like it. I can understand why other people might not be able to get through it. I mean, it's an old NES RPG. And there's a fair amount of stuff that you learn about the game where you're just like, I know to go here and do this, and then do this over here, and oh, there's this really great power leveling spot. Yeah, So Dragon Quest 1 is really hard for me because there's only one character, you don't have a party. And I found I really dislike that, but I beat the game. And it also didn't have a map, there was only one save point in the game. Anyway, but it had one thing that was the coolest thing ever, that was brilliant, that we'll probably never see it again, and frankly, I hope we never see it again, because a regular map would just be better. But it was so cool, because the game didn't have a map. But halfway through the game, you rescue Princess Laura, and you actually have sprites for him carrying her back to the castle, and then you get Laura's Love, which is an actual thing sitting in your inventory, and at any time you can consult Laura's Love, and it tells you exactly how far away from her you are. And so it's like 47 steps north, 72 steps east, or whatever it says. And you start using that to navigate around the world. You're literally using her love to guide you. And it's brilliant! But, yeah, that was about the only thing that... I mean, okay, I shouldn't be hard on it. It literally invented a new subgenre of video games. But for a modern player, that was it. That was the cool thing. And it was pretty cool. I might have played Dragon Quest 2. I think you had a party in that one, and it looked more... I don't know, more like a standard RPG. I don't remember too clearly. It's just spell slots like in D&D. I don't know, I don't think that's what makes it hard. I think what would make FF1 hard is a lot of the other things about it. Not knowing where to go at times, the grind, Marsh Cave. Holy shit, Marsh Cave is brutal. That guy keeps shooting arrows and not hitting anything. My, what a terrible archer he is. These walls of fire are a problem, though. He's still got 100 men in reserve. Gao Q himself could show up at any moment. Alright, Rivermaster, get back out on the lake. Ruler of armies, sorry, you're done as well. Spotneck Tiger, you're out. Man, this guy seems to have beaten everyone around him. He used fire to drive off the one guy that had enough men to fight. Oh, no rain. The fire just went out on its own. Oh, really? Creating your own party members. That's awesome. My favorite, in FF1, you got to create your party, which is something you never get to do again for, like, all these other NES and SNES Final Fantasies. I had a lot of fun designing different parties, but I eventually discovered the most fun way to play the game was to go with the all, I'm not parking this obnoxious fort. To go with all black mages. I love the all black mage party. It's the best. You spend the whole game trying to desperately husband your resources because you have no healing magic. so you only have potions. When you get hurt, you have to drink those. And since you have low hit points and no armor to speak of, and you want to save your best spells for the boss, but you need every combat to end as quickly as possible so you don't get hurt. So you're trying to end every battle, preferably in a single move. Preferably without the enemy getting a turn, if possible. And it only works if you really know what you're doing. So, there's a peninsula near Elfland on that continent before you go into Marsh Cave. There are 4 tiles on the map which are bugged to have enemies from an Endgame continent on them. So, at very early in the game, you can fight Endgame, well, not quite Endgame, but late game enemies. And with 4 black mages, you can really capitalize on it. If you have Fire 2, the Frost Wolf battle, you can have all 4 of your guys fling Fire 2 at them and wipe the Frost Wolves out. Of course, buying the more expensive magic is hard. But yeah, you can become massively over-leveled right before going into Marsh Cave, which... It's Marsh Cave. You pretty much need to. I would hate to try to grind ogres with 4 black mages. I really don't want to put my leader anywhere near that mess there. We have enough turns left. We've got 13 turns left. We can do this. I'm gonna make sure I put these tore-up units on every single castle so that Gao can't drop into a castle for free. And then we're gonna go... Oh! Gao Q himself is here! He finally... Oh, yes. They're going crazy now. They're charging. This is it, the final battle. He didn't pull back. Alright. Okay. Okay. 9 dragons. You need to get in position. Abandon all castles. Charge! Come on. It's Gao Q. He's not actually a warrior. Dogpile. Dogpile. He's got himself a really good position in a fort. Alright, I'll put you there. Yes, even you, with no soldiers at all, will charge. Everyone, get in there! We're just gonna dogpile him. There we go. Now you can't duel Tyrant King and cost me the game. Oh man, you want to play a Final Fantasy game that's hard? Play FF4 on the SNES. Not the American version. Get yourself the original Japanese. I had beaten FF4 multiple times, and probably too many times. I'd gotten very bored with the story and everything, but I was like, you know what? I want to try the so-called hard type just once. And every single character had abilities that they had ripped out of the US version. For some reason, they gutted the US version and took away everyone's special abilities. So instantly, everything was more interesting in that regard. But then, most of the game wasn't hard. It wasn't until you get to the end, and then it gets brutal. Actually, FF3 on the NES, that had an absolutely brutal final area as well. 9 dragons. Get in there. Alright, 2 spears. Hold this guy off. Form a wall, keep that guy away. Copper Bell Eye. Oh dear. Copper Bell Eye is not my best and brightest. Tyrant King. There's no way Gao will get into an honorable duel. That'll never happen. Alright, guys! This is it! He has 36 men left. Boy General is trying to... He can't figure out what to do. Did you see how long the AI thought about it? Before deciding to go around? Yes. Keep them away from the battle. You guys are ready to jump in as necessary. 7. So the monster series is kind of a bucket. Ah! He hid! He somehow hid himself. Shit. I wasn't expecting that. How'd he manage to do that? Where's he hiding? Alright, that's why... Okay, that's why Boy General ran around to that fortress. We've got 8 turns left. We can still do this. Man, our guys are tired and beaten the crap out of. Alright, Tyrant King will back up. Boy General is the only thing he's got left. It'd be hilarious if I lost and Rogue Scholar came in and finished him, but since the edict exists, nobody else is allowed to fight Gao. Alright. Time to dogpile Boy General. He has the most powerful force on the field. But how much can he take? 9 dragons! Get him! Ooh, 9 dragons is good. You can't win this. It's not possible. Because we're gonna fight to the bitter end. No men? The general himself just charges you all alone. Never has an army been so driven. Uh-huh. But that cost you another man, didn't it? We're not quitting. We just keep going. Crippling wounds? We don't care. And Tyrant King just stands over here, hands on his hips, nodding. Yes, yes! What are you gonna do? You gonna drop Gao back in? He's still got 7 men! No, of course not. It's over. Dragons, are you gonna get the finishing blow? No. 2 spears! Copper Bell Eye. Tyrant King himself. What were the odds? And that's a wrap. The weakest of my armies just came in. We don't even get to deal with the generals. It's already over. Run from a low-life bandit like you? Preposterous. Silence! I can't forgive your many crimes. You, a mere robber, dares judge evil Gaokyu? What? It's the gallows! Do you always have to use evil as if it's his title? I want to steal his hat. Dun dun dun. I do, and I, Harry Priest, judge you guilty. What? A jury? What's that? Hey, I got an edict from the Emperor. This is all perfectly above board and lawful. You ever, back in the day, the NES days, after you finally beat a game, just leave the NES running for a couple of hours, just on the victory screen? Harry Priest, we meet at last, my champion! The Emperor Huizong happily received Gao Q's head. A black chapter in China's history has come to an end. In the year 1119, Harry Priest restored peace to the country by defeating Gao. Man, look at this guy in the back. He doesn't know how to feel about this development. And yes, it has a good ending theme too. All rejoice for the end of the long war. I'm going to show off a couple of quick Bandit Kings things too. Point you to a couple cool things. Honorable Harry Priest, your rest is well deserved. There it is, that mountain screen with the weird rising star effect. Burp. That should be the CD quality version of the soundtrack. It is amazing. Check it out. This is a full list of... Is this a full list of everyone in the game? Yes, okay, it's everyone in the game, not just the ones I hired. There's Black Whirlwind, I mentioned him. We didn't see Magic Messenger. River Dragon, he's one of the potential playable characters, I believe. I know I'm familiar with all of them, and I'm intimately familiar with most of them. Well, intimately. I know their stats well enough. That's not everyone. Keep going. Don't stop. Maybe it was just the ones I hired this game. Maybe I hired a few more than I realized. I don't remember hiring boatmen. I don't remember hiring boatmen this game. Alright, we're gonna have to reset it so I can show the last couple of things I want to show. My beloved Bandit Kings of Ancient China. Why did we never get a Bandit Kings of Ancient China 2? Why did we never get a Bandit Kings of Ancient China ROM hack? There's so much you could do. I would love to make a game like this. I have design documents somewhere for games like this. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about the different scenarios. So... this scenario I want to talk about in particular. This one's the best balanced. This one might be my favorite to start in as 9 dragons and survive a Gao attack and capture a bunch of his shit. Just feels awesome. But this scenario, I told you the different scenarios were sometimes very different. I want to show you how broken this is. So there's Black Whirlwind. There's River Dragon. 9 dragons and Tattooed Priest, you already know. Hairy Priest and Blue-Faced Beast and Leopard-Headed, they're just gone. But Heavenly King here. So this would only be a couple of years in the game. Normally you wouldn't be able to get very far by this point. You might have a couple provinces and, 4 or 5 guys. This guy's stats aren't quite on a level with the other heroes, but that doesn't matter. I just want to show this. So, this is the map. Yeah, it's a little bit strange. There's a bunch of different forces in play here. We're in 10. See this? This is the one I just selected, Heavenly King. Alright, you ready for this? We haven't even had a first turn start. Come on now. Okay. This is your starting position. So, to start with, you are next to Gao. So Gao could be attacking you, but you've got a province that's fairly built up. You have 21 generals. 21! You got a smithy and a boatsmith and everything else. There's even people in town, but you have to see these guys. These are not generals there is any way you could have possibly recruited with one province. It's not possible. To start with, Little Lee Gong is normally a Gao guy. Look at him. 90 and 95 and 77. We didn't see him during the game, but he's one of the top generals. I'd call him second only to Greatsword. And somehow he's not with Gao, he's with this guy. Thunderspark, you saw Thunderspark, he's top tier. Maybe he's not a wizard. I thought he might be a spellcaster. I guess he's not. But that's fine. He's just a badass then. He's pretty high-end. Leopard-headed. Yes, that leopard-headed. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Mountain Lord is good. Cloud Dragon, the wizard that you saw last time, he's got a 90 on his wisdom this roll. He's top tier. But Great Intellect is the most important out of all of this. I don't even know. How do you even get like Rengu? He's literally in like 40. He's on the far corner of the map, and somehow he got here. All these guys are good. Well, maybe not Water Beast, but everyone else is. I like 5-Hue Tiger. Yeah, he's a steersman. He's good. Okay, but why do I say Great Intellect is the most important of them all? He rolled a 95 on his wizardry. I am fairly certain that this is the most powerful wizard in the game. There's RNG involved, but I'm pretty sure he's the most powerful wizard 100% of the time. He's just that good. Between him and Cloud Dragon, like, you've got 2 top-tier wizards. And then you have these incredible warriors like Little Lee here. This is your starting position. You could just pack up and leave and go someplace far from Gao. Oh, and he's got Carefree Rat. There you go. You could literally just pack up and leave, and you would still be ridiculous. You could just go over here. There's nobody on this side of the map. This side of the map is completely open. You could fight all this crap and fight for your position here, but you don't have to. Now, you could play as 9 dragons, just as well. in this map and have this side of the board to yourself. He really hasn't changed any. He's exactly the same 9 dragons he was before. So you could still potentially fight and win against Gao. That though, Heavenly King, he is the most ridiculous starting position in the entire game. I don't think I've ever played through that scenario to the end. It's just I played around with it, but it gives you just too much. It just gives you too much. This is balanced for multiplayer. All of these are not balanced at all, and they don't pretend to be. So, the final scenario. Bold Eagle is playable. We didn't see him either. Welcome Rain, I think, is supposed to be the person who comes out on top. He has a few generals, nothing like what Heavenly King had, but he's got good stuff. Let's see what 9 Dragons is up to in the final scenario. He never gets out of 25, so he never goes off and does his adventures in the novel. He stays with Wily Warrior, Spotted Snake, and Leaping Tiger. 20 and 10. So Gao has lost 1 province, and it's to Welcome Rain. That's Welcome Rain's symbol. I know it looks very strange. I don't know, that's his flag. What do you want? Yeah. Looks like he did hire somebody new at least. No, he didn't. Okay, no, same. So he just sits there for all the scenarios available. Interesting. Well, I gotta finish Water Margin. I'll probably make a couple more videos. 9 Dragon basically has this side of the map to himself. If you can survive 1 Gao attack and and pick up a whole bunch of generals and then run with it, it'd be a pretty good start. And I can look around for the hell of it. And then I'm gonna end this and go to bed. So Welcome Rain should be here. Let's see. Wow, wait, what? 21? Did he have 21? Okay, maybe he has more than I remember. I don't know if I ever played him. Oh my gosh, 29. Holy shit. Okay, never mind. He has 50 men. Dang. Well, alright then. Shit. I don't remember him having this much stuff. It'll be a bit of a work to get the edict, but yeah, no, I guess you basically win the game if you play as this guy. I think he's the guy who did do the, I think he's the guy who's supposed to bring him down. Ah, well, whatever. We're done. That was great. Man, I love this game. I have so many ideas. Like, nobody makes games in this style anymore. Like, everybody wants to make 4X strategy games, and I love 4X strategy games, but, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna go to bed. Anyway, that was great. Until next time, and every time, this is Hadriex, signing off. Oh yeah, the game lets you do that too! Wanna watch the computer play? Yes, you can do that. I don't know why that's an option, but it is. And you can watch in some of these games, you could watch other players' battles and stuff. Battles between the AI. Anyway, good night, goodbye.